Cluster has been called the poor man's Vrchat. But if you dig deeper, you will realize why Cluster is so good. So, Cluster allows Unity building, just like Vrchat, and craft building. Craft building means you can build inside the app without needing Unity. It does mean that half the worlds look more primitive than what you would see in Vrchat. Here is the lobby. For all the bells and whistles, the graphics are nothing impressive. You can build inside the app without Unity, or you can build big worlds with Unity. All the worlds you see in VRChat can be ported to Cluster.
ตามความม้อยใครคุย
荒野自證明知愛這種男孩子。
Very few people use VR. Cluster allows VR, but very few people use VR. As you can see there, most people just press a button to do fake dancing. See? Everybody does the same dancing. Cluster doesn't support VR and full body tracking. You say so?
There's definitely a ball. She says no, but there definitely is a ball.
Needing bread.
Upload avatars easily without Unity. You log into the website, you click on your avatar profile picture, you click on avatar, you click upload avatar, pick your avatar, and you are done. The question is, what are you looking for? There is a third-party app called Vroid Studio that make .vrm avatars. Vroid Studio mostly makes humanoid avatars. If you want an easy way to upload VRM avatars and it just works out of the box without needing Unity, you use Cluster. Because again, you upload to the website in 30 seconds. You can see my avatar, it just works. Here are my avatars. Some are sent to me, some I found online for free. But you can see again, no problem, no errors, it just works. The problem is, let's say I want this avatar here. In VRChat, I just click on her. If she allows it, I can duplicate her avatar. In Cluster, she will have to physically send me the link where she got the avatar, or send me the avatar through like Blender, or through Discord or through email, like the actual avatar, and then I upload it through the website. In VRChat, if you do Unity avatars, you can add special effects in it, because again, if you look here, most cluster avatars are very static, you see? They look nice, they look human or whatever, but they're very static. Some have special effects, and most of them are very static. In cluster, you might see a million avatars with special effects, and you can easily just duplicate people's avatars. But if you want to upload a VRM avatar to VRChat, first, you have to upload it through Unity. If you don't know Unity, you're screwed. Secondly, you can see under the shirt is black. That will appear on most VRM avatars. It's because when you upload an avatar in VRChat, you got PC and PC VR, and then standalone VR and mobile. And standalone VR and mobile need mobile shaders. And mobile shaders don't work that well with VRM. So you get this bottom thing. To remove it, you have to manually cut it out in Blender. Also, VRChat has a ranking system, and VRM avatars always become very poor. As you can see, random avatar, very poor. Let's just pick a random avatar, and there you see, very poor. They all become very poor, and they all have this black underneath. But VRChat out of the box has a million avatars, and you can just duplicate loads of them with special effects, and it's done. So if you don't want to spend time doing stuff, I guess VRChat has its pros. But if you create your own avatars, mostly through Vroid, mostly through Vroid, and you want to upload it out of the box, and it works. And you don't want to do it through Unity. See, Look under the shirt. No cutouts, nothing. It just works. Then cluster. Streaming and YouTube. This is the biggest one. In Vrchat, a lot of times it will say YouTube blocked third-party apps. You cannot play it in any video player in Vrchat. It happens again and again and again. In Cluster, you never have that error. So in Vrchat, I was in Vrchat once. Over a week, you couldn't play YouTube videos. It worked every day, every second in Cluster because in VRChat to stream on the screen, you have to open like a third-party app like OBS to stream in VRChat. In Cluster, you just click here, share screen. It will go here. You see it all in Japanese. Go to the bottom here, click on English. You click here, no third-party apps. Where do you want to, what do you want to stream? Full screen, one window, it just works. So because of it, it never gets blocked by YouTube. So if you want a reliable video player that always works with websites like YouTube, always 24/7 for over 3 years, Cluster. The difference is you have to be on a PC to stream on the screen in Cluster. In VRChat, you can search and stuff. When you do karaoke or whatever, you can search on a VR headset. But in Cluster, it's exclude. Everybody can view the screen, but somebody has to stream it through a PC. But because Cluster doesn't need a third-party app like OBS to stream, it means it never, ever, ever get blocked by websites like YouTube. Okay, videos. Videos is one of the best feature I think in Cluster. So you drag the video to a shape, a plane or record. In my case, it just works. In VRChat, for example, if I want a video over here, I cannot just drag it to a plane. It works. I have to host a video on a third-party server, and the video has to end in MP4. And a lot of the third-party servers are not free. In Cluster, you drag it to a plane. You can see. You just drag it to play, it automatically works. Then you add an audio source, you play around with the sound settings, and that's it. That's a really cool feature with Cluster. So here is a world I made for learning Japanese based using videos, and you can see again. You just drag the videos to planes, and they automatically work. Cluster gives you free things you can use with scripting already inside. So you download two maps on the website. One of them is called this one. One of them includes a lot of templates you can use, and one includes Template Master. So you click on Template Master, you click on Assets, you click on the first one here. Then you go to what do you want? You want vehicles. Let's say you want vehicles. You click on Vehicles, Prefab. There you go. You just drag like this. You can see there, scripting already included. So you just play the game and you can already drive cars, you can go horses, you can fly planes. No need to spend hours and hours finding scripting for this stuff. Just drag and drop and you are done. So we go back here. Let's take shooter. Okay, prefab shooter. Then you go to items. Then you go to guns. Here's a gun. Same principle. Drag and drop. Done. You can already shoot the gun. So one thing Cluster offers is templates. One of them looks like this. It has a lot of animations. You see yellow coin that you can touch. You can see there falling cylinder shapes. You press this one. You get here. For example, here you see a gun. It shoots these blocks. But if you change what does it shoot, you just in Unity, you just look in the scripts, you change the object it shoots, you see it avatar there, it can shoot avatars. That's basically it. You just play around with the objects they give you, change the scripting, and you can do amazing things. You see, like this one, you enter here, it pushes you. This one makes you fly higher. Here you got the ball. You see, it was actual physics. This is just an example. This one, for example, moves if you want to make an obstacle course. And it actually pushes you, see? So yeah, a million free things to use. That's one thing VRChat doesn't do. Out of the box, Cluster gives you two maps full of a million things you can use. And if you play around with the scripting, you can make 1,000 things. So here I changed one of the yellow coins to be one of the Japanese alphabet hiragana symbols. Same principle. You touch the coin, it disappears, it will respawn. I can change the sound in the object. So again, you use free objects, you look in the scripting, then you change some stuff in the scripting, and you can do many, many things without actually knowing scripting. So here is one of the cars offered. You remove everything except the driving script and maybe the steering wheel. Then you can put it in different vehicles. In my case, I made a semi-primitive tram, and you can see you can actually drive a tram. Public event tab. You click on menu, you click on worlds, you click on events, pick the event you want. You can see them all here. No hiding and not hard to find. All public. So here's one. You click on it. There you go. You are done. I have heard that cluster is only in Japanese. No, there is a small community of English speakers. So, since it's very hard to find a Discord page for cluster, you will have to talk to the English people if you see them online. The best way is to talk to me. I am Akumie, Akumi. If you see me in Discord, just talk to me. So again, there is two. So basically, cluster created this. Cluster created this. You can see me. I'm right there, by the way. Akumi there. So Cluster created this Discord page, but they stopped moderating it and they stopped caring for it. They only care about the Japanese because the Japanese are like 90% of Cluster. So me and another friend, we made another one called Cluster Community 2.0. You can see that's much more active. So if you join this one, you get to see what we do. We're not a super big community, but we exist. And if you want to help us grow, yeah, please join us. Use our wonderful cluster features, build worlds, host events, and have fun. It's true that when you see a lot of craft building worlds built inside the app without Unity, and you see a lot of people on phones and PCs but not VR headsets, you might think it's a poor man's Vrchat. But dig deeper and you will realize, in many cases, Cluster does it better.